I'm keeping that.
Bows and Homes.
So here's my challenge to all of you, and this is every single one of you. I want you to find someone that you've argued politics about with in the last, 2 years. Find them and have a peaceful discussion. Find out why they are the way they are. Explain to them why you are the way you are, and don't fight at the end of it. That's all I'm asking. Do that. Try it. I've done it before. It's hard. It takes some you've got to be able to kind of control yourself. You can't just spit out what you think. But do this for yourself, and do this for the betterment of the world, and show the person that's opposite of you that there is somebody opposite of them that isn't a piece of shit. I'm telling you, that will do more good for us than anything will right now. I decided to put this little statement at the beginning of the video instead of the end for a lot of various reasons, but that's that. Now I'm going to get into what I was actually going to talk about. Interesting how there have been several times in my life where I knew that I was witnessing something that would be remembered for the rest of time. When I was like 6, 9/11 happened. I knew that was going to be something we talked about for the next 20 years, obviously. The inauguration of Barack Obama. Stephen Paddock shooting 50 people out of a window. Well, shooting more than 50, but killing 50 from up top. I know we're going to talk about that for a long time to come. I don't know that we're going to talk about this for a long time to come. That being said, I don't think this is going to go away anytime soon. We are probably going to have a lot more riots happen. A whole lot more riots happening. And I guess that all kind of depends on how the new group running the White House chooses to handle their business. Today was a shitty day for everybody. I don't care if you enjoyed the riots, if you thought they were necessary, or if you didn't like them. It was tough to see. Someone got shot in the neck and died. People have been destroying stuff all day. The same things that I complain about the rest of the year happened today, except it was the other side of the aisle doing it, which is new. This is fresh. It's a fresh take. If I'm going to be anything on this channel, I'm going to be consistent. I think this was a waste of time. I don't think anything was accomplished today. I don't think it set us back 50 years, but it didn't help anything. Times are already pretty tough in America from where they were 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And now you see how important these elections are. The stakes keep getting higher. It's getting more and more dangerous by the year. Today, somebody lost a mother or a sister or something. Someone died completely unnecessarily. I'm pretty sure it was her fault. I think the cops shot her, but I don't know what happened. And they're not going to say what happened because, well, frankly, she's a white Trump supporter who was inside the White House. Like, what is there to say? Like, you kind of deserve to be shot at that point. I'm not here to try to sway anybody's opinion, but here's what I will say. The future has got to be different than what it is now. I hate that I'm evolving into like a hippie. It's so annoying, but I'm sitting here and I see two people arguing, and both are right about different things, but they're also both wrong about so much. If we could just combine those things and drop off the negativity and come together and talk about shit, would solve a lot of problems. Instead, when you turn on the news today, depending on what side the channel leans to, they're ripping one another a new one. And it's like, this isn't accomplishing anything. We need to talk things out. It's uncomfortable to talk things out, but we need to talk things out. Like, you ever get mad at your girlfriend and you know you're both pissed? And you guys can go into your bedroom and text your mom and be like, oh, I can't stand her. I can't stand him. We're unhappy. And you can bitch about all that stuff to your mom, but that doesn't solve anything. All that does is make you more angry. And that's what we do when we go consume media from the same people that we agree with. You have to start stepping across the barriers and start talking to people that you normally wouldn't talk to. Otherwise, we're going to keep arguing in the living room and going to the bedroom and tweeting about each other. It's going to happen for the next 20 years. And everything's going to get worse and worse. Because the people on the very outskirts of our beliefs are crazy. And we're seeing it more and more. People are becoming radicalized pretty often. You know, I've even seen people that I know personally starting to kind of gear up for something. And it's like, we don't have to go there. We can easily just get shit figured out. But now I'm afraid there's no chance that we can. Because now it's just going to be Riot City for the next 4 years. And I think 2024 is when the big boom will happen. I guess it's just a waiting game at this point. I hate to once again bring up Kanye West. I feel like I do that too often, but the dude's essentially a modern day philosopher. Like, just get over it. That's what he is. I want you to look at his merch. I have a picture up here. It's of his hat, Kanye West 2020 Vision. Look very closely and see if anything sticks out to you. Probably not right off, unless you're just so engulfed in politics like I am that you kind of notice it. It's purple. It's a mixture of red and blue. That's how you get purple. And obviously red and blue is kind of how we determine our left and right political leanings. This is the future, guys. If we want to get out of this fucking rut that we're in, we have got to start coming together. And this is what this hat represents. I'm positive that he chose that color scheme for that reason. I don't know if he said that or not. I haven't listened to him talk about his merch from the presidential election run that he had or whatever the fuck. But you got to understand that this is why he did this. I would bet the farm. I know he doesn't just like purple that much. But these have just been observations of a dangerous mind.